All right, you guys, from start to finish with my turnip greens. Do y'all want to cook with me? Do y'all want to see how it all started? Do you want to see how I got this? Let's take it back in reverse and let's start from the beginning. The cleaning part, the freezing part, back to the let's eat part. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, so we got some turnips that was gifted to me from a farmer, and I'm gonna pull them apart and I'm gonna clean them and get them blanched. Yeah, it's a big old bunch of greens. These are turnip greens. And if you look here, I pulled out one of the little roots. They had like 2 little roots on there, so I pulled those out. But yeah, this is it. I'm gonna get them clean. Pretty turnip greens. Thank you again to the farmer that gave them to me. Yay. All right, so this is what I got left to do, and this is what I've bagged up here. And it's a regular Walmart grocery bag. And I'm just gonna show you on camera how I do these. And I'm gonna show y'all because this is the way I used to watch my aunt cut up turnip greens, and this is the way she would cook them and eat them. So you see the stem right here, the whole stem right here. She would get the leafy part and she just cut there. And then she put this in the sink to get washed. And then she get you see the little turnip part here? She just get the leafy part, go like this, cut it off. Cut it off the leafy part, and that's all she would do. Now me, I'm gonna take the little bottom part of this and throw this in there too. All right, so that's it. You get all your leafy parts, and then we're gonna wash them. So just to show y'all all the stems that was left, this is gonna go in the trash. Y'all comment below if you guys did anything different. Now, I know that when you buy canned turnip greens or whatever, you would actually see these cut up in there. It's the stems. Well, I'm throwing my stems away. Comment below if you guys use your stems. The only stems I'm using are gonna be the stem that's attached to the leaf, the leafy part. So just comment below. And like always, I do use Dawn dish detergent to clean my greens. We're gonna do as many washes as it takes to get this clean, because you don't want any sand or any dirt in your greens. Normally when you go in the stores, they say triple wash. Well, these are probably going to be quadruple wash. So we're going to get these washed up. And like I said, wash them as many times as it takes. Get all the sand and dirt off. Wash and rinse, wash and rinse, wash and rinse. So I just want to show y'all after the first wash, and you see the water is still dirty. See that? And this is just the first wash. See that? See how the water is not clear? So we're gonna let this water out. We're gonna do the second. And I've already taken the little turnip things out right here, and I peeled one of them, as y'all see right here. I peeled this one. So what you want to do is you want to just peel it like you would peel a potato. Get all this off So that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of these here. And I'm gonna do my second wash with my greens. Gonna strain my water and wash them again. And we're gonna wash them till it's completely clear. All right, second wash started. Let me get in here with 2 hands. We'll be back and we'll show you if the water's clear or not on second go round. All right, so I peeled these. Now I'm gonna do the biggest one right now. Like I say, you peel it just like you would peel a potato. And there you have it. All peeled. So we have a total of 6 that we're going to put in with our turnips. And this right here, these are already small, so we won't cut those anymore. But this is a pretty nice size one, so I will cut this one in 3. That way they're all uniform in shape. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 8 of them. Look at that. All right. All right, let's get back to our greens. All right, this was a second wash, and I want y'all to see the difference in the water. Now you see more of a green tint because of the green. You can actually see the green coloring in the water. You don't see that brown coloring anymore. Okay? See that? Big difference from the first wash to the second wash. Drain these off and start the third wash. And the final wash I'll show you guys, and then you'll see what color the water is. It should be clear, completely clear. And yeah, that's what we're looking at right now, you guys. These are some beautiful greens, you guys. These are beautiful, beautiful turnip greens. Look at that. And you can even tell the difference in the texture. Listen to that. You hear that? Squeaky clean, y'all. Squeaky clean. But we're not done. We gotta do them a 3rd time and then a 4th time. Big difference. Big difference. All the water's out. Now let's do the 3rd wash. All right, let's get this 3rd wash done. Let this soak them back in. There we go. All right, that was the final wash. Everything was clear. Now we got the high speed rinser on here. That's it, y'all. That's it. Tight, clean, clean, clean. Oh, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna put our greens in here with our turnip roots. There we go. You guys, there you have it. Remember when I was cleaning up, what I told you that you do? You leave the stems on from where the leafy part is. All right, so these are seasonings I'm going to be putting in my greens. These are the seasonings I'm going to be using in my mustards, my greens. All right, so we're just going to add our greens to our pot. Once we get all of our greens in our pot, we will add our seasonings and then the water. All right, let's get it on the stove, and then we'll add the seasonings. All right, so 2 little piggies went to the market. We're gonna put both of these seasonings in here. Add our garlic powder. We're gonna add our sesame adobo. We're gonna add our black pepper. We're gonna add our chicken seasoning. A little bit of the apple cider vinegar, about a tablespoon. And we're going to use some reused canola oil that I fried chicken in. I always preserve that. It's about 3 tablespoons of that. Now we're going to add the water. I'm going to add just a little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to mix it around. You just taste the water on my finger. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Now you can blanch it and not cook it all the way through and freeze it, or you can cook it all the way through, let it cool, and still freeze it. Choice is yours. Look at that. All right, let's put the cover on it. And those are your turnip greens. Yeah. All right, you guys. So now we're gonna go ahead and get this and put it back in the bowl and let it cool down, and we are going to freeze it. All right, so this is what we got here. And we'll leave that little bit of juice in there. And we'll let it continue to cool down, because it is right out of the pot, y'all, right out of the pot. It's gotta cool down completely before we put it in a gallon freezer bag to freeze it. All right, got my turnip greens in a gallon size freezer bag, and it's going in the freezer. All right, so you guys remember those turnip greens that I parboiled back in November 19th to be exact. We're going to go ahead and thaw these babies out and finish cooking them on off with those beef bones. And you guys, we're gonna enjoy some good old turnip greens fresh out of the garden. All right, so we're not gonna add anything else to this. We're not gonna add any broth, any liquid, because these turnip greens was cooked in its own broth, and once this frozen thing of turnip greens thaw out, it will be in the liquid. As you guys see, it's frozen in. Right, so we have the oven on, we have the stove set on medium high. We're gonna go ahead and get it covered and let it do its thing. All right, y'all, so I just took the lid off these greens. Y'all see it's starting to boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I have it on high right now. I'm going to go ahead and put it on medium, which is between a 6 and a 7. And I'm just gonna move these greens around so the frozen part will be at the bottom Make them easy to thaw out. Okay, as y'all see, you see the broth that it's making because it was already cooked in the broth when it was frozen. So you did not have to add any more fluids to this because it's gonna completely thaw out on this stove. So again, I turned the heat down from high to medium, and we're gonna cover it up and let it continue to get heated through. And then once it gets heated completely through, we'll let it boil for another 30 minutes. All right, y'all, so I just took the lid off these greens. Y'all see it's starting to boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I have it on high right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on medium, which is between a 6 and a 7. And I'm just gonna move these greens around so the frozen part will be at the bottom. Make them easy to thaw out. Okay, as y'all see, you see the broth that it's making because it was already cooked in the broth when it was frozen. So you did not have to add any more fluids to this because it's gonna completely thaw out on this stove. So again, I turned the heat down from high to medium, and we're gonna cover it up and let it continue to get heated through. And then once it gets heated completely through, we'll let it boil for another 30 minutes. All right, let's check on these turnip greens. Oh yeah, looking good. And you see we got some little bitty roots in there. The turnip roots right here. Who love turnip roots? I do. So now we're just gonna let them cook for about 30 minutes. And this is the way I always saw my aunt do them when she did if y'all saw my original video, before I blanched them, and I cooked, and before I cleaned them, and after these things, they be dirty, so you gotta make sure you clean this. So anyway, when she cleaned them and she cut them, she just pulled them off the stem. She didn't actually cut the turnip leaf. I don't know why she didn't, but for some reason, you leave the turnip leaves pretty much as is, whole. And that's the way I've always seen her do them, so that's why you see them like this. Delicious, y'all. Can't wait to get into these. Cannot wait. Because you know you gotta have greens. Yes, you do. Gotta have greens. Alright, so now we're just gonna add our beef bones. I don't know if I showed y'all my beef bones, but these are my frozen beef bones right here. I'm going to add these beef bones. Now the stove is on a 6, which is a medium. We're going to put it on a 3 to 4, which is a medium low, and let those bones season that good old turnip broth. Put it on 3 and we're gonna let it cook for about 30 minutes. See that bone? Giving off that good old broth color. You see that? Yeah. All right, we're all done. Look at that. You see those beef bones in there? Do you see that? Do you see that? You see it. Look at that beef bone. We ready to eat. Are y'all ready to eat? Are y'all ready to eat? Look at this. See how that meat just fall off that bone? See that? Oh yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. Yeah, baby. That's what you want. That's what you want it to do. Make it do what you do, baby. Make it do what you do. You gonna eat with us? Grab your plate. Grab your plate. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, subscribe. It's free. We want you in our comment sections. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yes, share, but only if you care. Check out our videos.